What's good, Lobo fans? This is the Lobo Pod with Langston Murray and
Jaden Delacerda.
We are aware that it is an elephant in the room. We haven't been here in 3 weeks. That's way too long, and we missed you guys. So what you been doing the last 3 weeks?
Well, I had a wedding that I was in about 2 weeks ago. It was in Colorado. I was a bridesmaid.
Okay.
It was my aunt's wedding. So I went there, and it was fun. I'd never been in a wedding before, so I didn't really know what to expect. But overall, I had fun, and I was, starving some of the times because my grandma and grandpa and them like to, eat the food that they have at home.
Yeah.
You know, college students aren't used to
I
that.
hate that.
So
We got food at the house.
Yeah.
I
was just like, I want some canes. It came, it got to the point where I was looking at DoorDash at, 12 o'clock at night, and it was going to be, a 48-minute wait. So I was like, crap, I can't wait. So I was like, can I, have something to eat? She's like, yeah, there's sandwiches. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So
I don't want no sandwich. I want In-N-Out.
At all. But yeah, I ended up eating a sandwich with some chips. But yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Season is coming up. You know, we have a game on Sunday. So that's going to be fun. And then, just the usual school and all that type of stuff. But what have you been up to?
Same old, honestly. We've been in season and stuff like that, just trying to catch a win. Luckily, we did get a win last weekend versus Wyoming.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big game. So we balled out or whatever. But other than that, it's been the same thing. Honestly, just focus, try to take a step forward every day, honestly.
Yeah.
A little bit of school here and there.
How is school going for you?
It's going good. I'm taking an accounting course right now, and the other one is operations-based decision-making or something like that.
What
So
is that?
I'm picking it up. I don't even know, honestly. I'm just, just trying to do the criteria as I go, but I'm getting a hang of it slowly but surely.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, that accounting course is going pretty good. I'm learning how to, make balance sheets and, income statements and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
that's pretty big.
Well, enough of us and enough of school. We do have a special guest in the room. You all know him. He is a Albuquerque native. He is a superstar in football. I will let him introduce himself, so go ahead.
What's good, y'all? It's Luke Wysong. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. So we really want to talk about how you are from New Mexico. You are a freshman. You have a really big impact onto this team. So what does it feel like being in that role?
It was kind of crazy just coming here because, at first, with the old coaches, I didn't really think I was going to come here. And then all the new coaching staff came here, and they had offered me. And I committed here, and then I just want to come here and do me.
Right.
I mean, that's what I always try to do. I don't ever try to, be someone I'm not. And I just play, been playing how I usually play. And that's how it's been from the start. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you off to a good start, Luke. I'll give you that, man. Especially to be a true freshman and, already kind of getting your feet wet with the game and stuff like that. That's always a good, foresight, for a career. And I was watching, I think it was Coach G's, one of his interviews or whatever. And he said that you was going to be the future of this program, man. That's pretty big. So,
Definitely.
I'm sure this hometown rooting for you and stuff like that for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I've seen on Twitter and I've heard before that both of your parents have came here before, right? Your dad played football?
Yeah.
Okay, and then your mom played volleyball. What is it like having them, come here, be good, be great, leave their legacy here, and then now you're here filling that role as well?
Well, I didn't really feel like there was a role to fill,
Yeah.
but my mom and dad came here, and then both of my uncles came here also, and they both played football too. So it's kind of cool, keeping on the family tradition we got going on here. So it's pretty cool. And my brother holds an offer from here also for football too. So it's pretty cool.
What position your brother play?
He plays quarterback right now, but he'll probably end up playing receiver.
Okay, that's what's up. Talk to us about your first touchdown as a Lobo. I believe it was a punt return, huh?
Yeah, that was crazy. I went back there because the week before that, whenever we played San Diego State, that was my first week that I had returned punts, and Coach Blackman was like, "Hey, yo, you're gonna go back there," and I was like, "Oh shoot," because I don't even catch punts in practice, so I was like, "Dang." But I used to do punt return in high school, so it's pretty familiar for me. But I just caught the ball, and I didn't even know it was defensive save, so I probably should have fair caught it, but good thing I didn't.
Right.
And
I mean, I was out there blocking for you, so I was gonna try, do my best to make sure you was gonna get to the touchdown, my boy.
yeah, so we had our like right return called on, so
Yep.
I was like, bad about to take it to the field. Got past the first two guys, and then I had just seen a bunch of like cutback lanes to the left, and I was like, "Bad, I'm gonna hit it." And then I just kept hitting them, hit like 3 of them, and then it got like wide open, and then like the first thought that went through my head was like, "Oh shoot, like I might score." so I was like, shoot, like, dang. And then I seen like the kicker coming, and I was like, "Ain't no way I'm letting this kid tackle me." So.
Sure.
So then he came, and then I got hit by like one more guy, and then I was like really like off balance, and I almost stepped out, but thankfully I stayed in bounds, and then I had to like dive for it. And usually we're not supposed to dive for the end zone because like ball security stuff, but I had to lay it on the line. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. Because you was so close, man. The crowd went crazy when you scored it too. Honestly,
I was like trying to get my Snapchat out.
For real?
I was too busy watching you, so I couldn't get it. But I do have a question. When you say you have a cutback, what is that? Like, what is that?
So like, say you're like running to like, I don't know. I'm not good at explaining things.
Let me hear it. I'm picturing it.
So picture you got the ball in your hand, and you're running to like the right, you say.
Yeah.
And then like there's
like
gaps.
To the left.
Yeah.
So you just jab the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's like gaps in where people are, so you just take those gaps, and I just kept going with it.
Langston,
So, yeah.
have you ever took a cutback?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, when I caught my pick, you know what I'm saying, back in the scrimmage or whatever, you know what I mean. I had to basically like a cutback is like you just got to see a lane because obviously it's 22 people on the field total, 11 of yours and 11 of theirs. And you just got to see when you need to stop running straight and you need to go lateral to get back straight, stuff like that. So just a cutback like that. Honestly.
So you know how you say you caught yours in the scrimmage? I tried. You want to know something? I tried to get my Snapchat out for that one too.
You funny, bro.
I didn't make it though.
I had personally watched my like that video like so many times, and like especially like the ones from like the news, and like I don't really know why like I watch it so much, but I think it's because like for me I like to watch like plays that like I've been doing good on, like even in like practice and stuff, like all fall camp I used to just watch like the plays that I made good over and over and over again and see like what I did good to make me like successful and stuff like that. So and then like that, and then like the video my uncle had posted on a Twitter, I'd watch that one a lot because I like to like watch people's like reactions on like the sideline, and then like listen to like my like parents and like the crowd yell and stuff like that, because I thought it was cool, like everyone's like individual like reaction and stuff like that. So
no, that's definitely a big thing, man. I'm a firm believer in that. Like every school and coach that you play under and stuff like that, like they're gonna have their own scheme, but once you check those boxes, you still like find a way to have your own identity within the scheme. You know what I mean? If you take care of the jobs that your coach tells you that you need to do, and then you still got to be Luke at some point, right? So
yeah,
definitely a firm believer on that. But hey, you was running pretty fast on that punt, man. You was a track guy in high school, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I used to play baseball for like my whole life for like the same amount of time I played football, but then in like 8th grade, or actually 7th grade, I was like, I'm not sure that I want to do this anymore. So I had ran track in 8th grade, and like all my friends were like as fast as me and stuff like that. And it was cool. Freshman year came around, I ran on varsity, and it was pretty fun. I did fairly well, and then sophomore year came around, and that's when I made like a bigger impact on the team and stuff like that. We had one state. I was on like most of the relays and stuff, and then unfortunately our junior year got canceled because of COVID. But then senior year came around, and that's when like it like really clicked for me, and then that's when like I could see like that I had like a bigger role on the team than like previous years. So it was cool to see that. And then senior year winning state for like the last time with like some like my best friends that I've like grew up with my whole life and stuff like that. And it's fun because I got to run with my brother also, because I never been able to run with him, because he's a junior right now at a Cleveland high school. So he's gonna be playing in a big game this Friday against Rio Rancho High School. It's a rivalry game. So if you guys are local, pull up for him. So
you said Friday at what time?
It's Friday at 7 o'clock. It'll be
Okay.
at Re-Ranch High School.
Okay.
Ooh, go
I still
Cleveland.
have yet to been to a high school game out here. I need to.
There you go. You can go Friday.
Sooner or later. Yeah, tell me about it.
If there's one to go to, it's definitely that one.
Okay. Big game. Huh?
Yeah, big game.
So Luke, obviously this is your true freshman year. Let's talk about like your transitioning from high school to now, and like how's that transition been?
It was crazy, honestly. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't think many other people had to do it like that, but I mean, it all started like my junior year. We were about to start our track season actually that had got canceled, and our coach told us like, hey, we're gonna have 2 weeks off. You guys have to stay at your houses and stuff like that. And then we had like workouts to do on our own, and I personally I would do all those workouts because it was getting boring, and two, like I wanted to like stay in shape and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we never ended up having that. And then the following year for senior year, we just never even had school. So I was like, dang. And then we were like waiting on football, keep getting yes, no. So that was kind of rough. But I kept like staying in shape with like football and stuff. And I would always work out with my uncle at like the park, the hill that we always go run for workouts and stuff. I had ran that like maybe 5 times on like Sundays and stuff like that. And then like we had ran this other dam and do like workouts at the park and stuff like that. So like I was like staying in shape on the off chance that we did get to play, because I know that if we did get the shot, like that would mean like everything to play with like my best friends again. And then thankfully came the new year, we got like the chance to play. I mean, we only played 4. I only played 3 games because of like a close contact issue and stuff like that, because we had gotten the option to go back to school, and I really wanted to go back to school because I had been in school for over a year at this point. So I was like, I want to go back, try to see some of my friends, see some of like the teachers I miss and stuff like that. And then like the first day I was there, like I had ended up getting like close contacted and stuff like that. So that sucked, but I only missed 1 game, and then we had done like really well. I mean, we had won all our games and stuff like that. It was definitely like a time to remember. And then going on to track, we had a full season with that, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that, and I ran really good. I'm really proud of the things that I did, being able to run with my friends and my brother. And then after that, it was like a quick turnaround. Like I had track, and then I had like 5 days off, and then after that was like the first workout for like the summer here and stuff like that. So,
at UNM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like track ended, and then me and some of my friends had gone to Durango just to like get away for like 2 days. And then after that, I came back, and it was boom, 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 and it's been boom, boom, boom ever since. So,
For real.
it's crazy. It's just like it just like doesn't stop, and like it's a lot different from high school, because like high school you get like time off on like the weekends and stuff like that. But now like I play on the weekends, and then we're traveling, and then the Sunday we got film and all that stuff. So it's a lot different, but I personally gotten used to it. So
that's what's up.
But it's been taking some getting used to. But
yeah, at least you stayed in shape, man.
That is
That's the
very
biggest
true.
thing,
What
Staying in
would you
shape
say
and
that your biggest or the hardest thing from transitioning from high school to college would be? Like, what is something that you struggled with?
probably just like my like living situation. Like, I mean, not like moving away from my parents, because obviously I still like live in like New Mexico, so like it's not really too bad, because like I could go see my parents like whenever. But like I personally had to move like 2 or 3 times, because I had to move to Lobo and then move away, and then now I'm about to move again. So just like constant like being on the move, having like a new place like call home, I guess, is like just been probably like the hardest thing. And then that's about it, to be honest.
Okay. And what's been the easiest?
Probably football, actually.
Okay.
I mean, like,
young baller, huh?
Slight work.
Slight.
I mean, obviously, like we're like 8 weeks deep in the season, so like some of those like nicks and bruises are like adding up. But like I just feel like football in general has been like the one thing that like I love throughout my life. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would say football is definitely a privilege and not like a chore. So
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I get to do what I love, because I couldn't like see my life without football. So
I feel you. You guys just got a road win, and you guys now have a bye week. How does it feel to have you guys' first bye week?
So like obviously we're in high spirit right now, coming off that good win versus Wyoming,
Mm-hmm.
and the bye week is always good for, players that are bruised up and got a couple little small injuries and stuff like that. That's a good time to like heal up and get ready for UNLV, which is on homecoming on November 6th. But obviously, it's just staying focused. You don't want to enjoy it too much. We give ourselves like the 24-hour rule. So like you got 24 hours to like embrace and celebrate the win, and then after that 24 hours, you're back to work and looking at the next opponent.
Yeah.
And so obviously, we're still practicing. You got to stay in shape to a certain extent, and so like we're just polishing up things, but still just trying to stay healthy and just rehab and get treatment and stuff like that. So. Like again, it's a pretty good feeling to win. It was our first conference win in a good minute, and so that's always a good thing. And we came out there and we executed. We was 20-point underdogs in that game, and so we just wanted to prove somebody wrong. So we just had to out physical them and out tough them, and again, just happy to come out with the win.
Okay, and what about you, Luke?
I feel like the same way. I mean, with the bye week and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, like there's like nicks and bruises and like all those stuff. Like I know I personally been in the treatment room, like I just came from there, so but yeah, so just getting all those like bumps and bruises healed up and stuff like that. And I mean, we all played a lot better than we have been. I feel like that like fire and like really want to was there that game, and we're all looking forward to continuing that on in our future games and against UNLV.
Gotcha. So Langston, you mentioned staying in shape. How do you guys stay in shape for football? Like personally, basketball, like you have to get up and down. You know what I mean? So like, how do you stay in shape for football?
I think it's just like the structure of our practice for sure. We do a lot of running within practice, and some drills are, in a sense, less football and more just cardio. If you will.
Yeah.
On top of us working out 2 or 3 times a week, we're gonna squat and we're gonna bench and we're gonna do like cleans and stuff like that. So like that's definitely gonna help us stay in shape. But like you do kind of get weaker in a sense, like when you're in season, and that's normal. You know what I mean? But we definitely just try to keep up with that.
And is it different for you, Luke, or is it kind of the same? You guys play 2 different positions, so.
Yeah, very different. I feel like me, like I just like run like all practice, so I feel like it's just one big cardio session. So
yeah.
But
okay.
But yeah, so I mean, I just like run a bunch, and like that's what I'm used to even from like high school. Just running because I played corner also, so I'm just used to running a lot and then lifting 2 or 3 times a week.
Gotcha. So you just mentioned running, and you are going to do track here. How tough do you think the transition will be from football to track?
Ooh, I just gotta like get some of my bruises and stuff just healed up and stuff, and then I feel like from there it'll be fun. I'm like really looking forward to track, honestly, because that's one of the things that I told the coaches whenever I came here is I was like, I still have a passion for like running track and stuff like that, so I would like really want to be able to run on the track team if I were to commit and stuff like that. So that was one of my main emphasis, so I'm really looking forward to running track.
Okay, Luke, so I got a quick question for you, man. So, like, it's game day. It's Saturday morning. You got your AirPods in. What are you listening to? Like, what's your hype go-to song right before a game?
Ooh, right before a game. My favorite artist is probably A Boogie with a hoodie, so
okay,
him a lot. And then I like to listen to Lil Baby a lot.
Okay.
I went to the Lil Baby concert. That was pretty fun. But my probably like favorite song right now is Saint Laurent Mask by Huncho Jack.
Okay. I'm about to go check this song out. I never heard of it.
It's a good song. But yeah, I listen to like all types of music, but before games it's kind of got to be that like upbeat, like get you going type music.
Yeah.
So, probably pretty similar to everybody else, but yeah.
No, I feel that. I'm a pretty big fan of a lot of music myself. There's a lot of artists I listen to, but ironically enough, like as hype as music gets me, I do better when I don't listen to music before a game.
Yeah,
you know, like if it's music that like I'm not playing, that's fine. But like I don't put my AirPods in and play my own music before a game. I don't know why, but I play better.
So you listen to other people's music?
It's not that I'm trying to listen to somebody else's music, but
you
like
hear it.
Yeah, and then I'll turn up to it a little bit on the side. You know what I mean? But like
so you
I think it's more of a focus thing for me. Like I'm able to focus. You know, like a lot of the music I listen to is kind of hype, you know, rap or whatever, and it kind of have you like impulsive, you know, and really just want to go out there and like crash out. But you got to be a little smarter than that, you know what I mean, and just kind of be focused. So
yeah,
I like to just be in my own thoughts right before a game.
Got to be like that quiet, like Focus
Yeah.
control.
Yeah, silent assassin.
Yeah. You like to listen to pump up music. You don't like to listen to anything.
Yeah.
I like to listen to sad music.
Really? Before a game?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you go out there with red eyes and shit?
all sad. No, it actually like it calms me down.
Okay.
So like, you know, the hype music gets your nerves going, all that. I think that's when my anxiety gets like oh crap, like it's about to be game time. I gotta do this, that. So like I like to listen to calm music, you know, chill me out, like just sing and just I don't know, just chill out, bro. Like you're just gonna go hoop, that's it. So yeah, I'm totally opposite of you guys.
I don't ever think I really like get nervous or nothing like that before a game.
I get butterflies.
It just be ready to just really.
Yeah.
I'd be ready to get busy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
especially when it's, you know, when you get to that tunnel, that's when you get the chills and it's really time to like us versus them kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it's like different for like basketball versus football because like it's two completely different sports. Like you're shooting the ball, so you got to have like more focus
Yeah.
and stuff. So I wonder if like getting that like you amped up is like kind of like counterintuitive.
Yeah, I always definitely like. I always get butterflies in my stomach, no matter what. Like I can do some deep breathing in the corner, but once I'm done, I'm still gonna have some butterflies. So like, I don't really know how to even it out. But yeah, so once y'all go on Sunday, y'all will see me not be.
Yeah, we pulling up.
Yeah.
We pulling up.
So how do you guys prepare for your guys' games?
So obviously like on Sundays, which is the day after the game. So we're talking about like after one game, right?
Yeah.
Crazy enough, we practice or like we watch film and we lift the day after a game, right? So on that Sunday, we're watching the film from yesterday, the game that just happened, and we basically quote unquote put that game to rest. And then Monday we're gonna have it off, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are our preparation days, right?
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday being the more physical days where we just kind of stay in like a physical strength, if you will, as far as like, you know, just staying accustomed to hitting someone else and stuff like that. Thursday's more of a polished day, and then obviously Fridays are like travel days and stuff like that. So that's just kind of how our weeks go, honestly.
Okay. And how was yours in high school? Like, was it different? Was it the same? Like,
Well, first off, shout out Coach Ryan. He had us there at like 5:45 every morning.
Really?
So except for like Thursdays, we got to be there like 6:30. But
so nothing's changed.
yeah, no. But nah. So we just had to be there. Our preparation, because we played on Friday nights, so our preparation was more like Monday through Wednesday, like lift in the mornings, have like meetings, maybe like a quick like special teams overview on practice, and we had that practice after school and stuff like that. And then Thursday was like a walkthrough, and then we have like a team dinner, and then Friday we play, and then Saturday we'd just come back and just watch film.
So in like high school, all of your football operations were in the morning?
Yeah, most of it. We even on like Wednesday mornings, we would like practice in the morning. So like we would have to be there like 5:30 in the morning, and we would like start practice until like 7, and then we'd go change, and then like school would start and stuff like that. So that's how it used to be. It was kind of similar to this, but we're just here a lot more meetings in college and stuff like that. So I'm pretty like used to like being like busy. So
Right.
it wasn't.
So
really
as soon as
nothing
school
new.
was over, you was like going straight, like you can go home, right?
Yeah.
Like no more football stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Okay.
except for the days that we had practice after school. But then
Okay.
after that, we could just get on with our day.
Okay.
That's what's up. I don't think I ever had any like football operations in the morning. We just always did it after school. And
Yeah.
you'd probably be done. I mean, who knows, like what, 6 or something like that in that area. But
Yeah.
That
that's
makes
what's
sense.
up.
I've never gotten up that early.
Not even for Dream Fiesta.
Okay, that makes an exception. Never again.
What is preparing like for you guys as far as like film and stuff like that?
So we'll play on a Wednesday and Saturday. That's just an example. We will practice Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we will just like go over their plays, practice in-game situations if things come close to a game towards the end of the game. But we do have practice players who play as the other team. They'll play as a certain player. They'll shoot certain shots that the other player will like take and things like that. So we'll prepare for them those days, play Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll go light on Thursday, but we'll still have practice. So then we'll prepare for that following game, those 2 days or 3 days, and then just play. And then we usually have the day off after that game. Okay. So it's like, it just kind of depends on how many games are going to happen throughout the week and how close they are. But like when it comes to a tournament, it gets really tricky. Like we'll prepare for the latest game before our first game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends. But yeah, shout out to our practice players because they help us so much.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. Speaking of preparation, we're actually preparing for our game on Sunday. You know, it is Halloween. So what are you guys going to be for Halloween?
Me personally, I've never dressed up for Halloween. I know, lame. But I was looking into purchasing a Squid Game costume. What? Was that generic? I thought I was that clever.
No.
But, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's probably what I'm going to be.
All you got to do is go buy a green Adidas jacket.
No, I want the full suit. Like, I want either the red one or, like, the player suits.
Yeah,
so, like,
green
one
Adidas
or the other.
Jacket.
And, you know, then I'm going to be 456 because I won. You know what I mean?
This guy. What about you?
Me and some of my homies are going to be construction workers. So,
okay.
We're going to go to Home Depot, buy some hard hats. See how that goes.
Okay.
Look at that.
So what are you going to be for Halloween besides playing basketball?
Okay. I want to be Hannah Montana. Okay, listen. Because when I was younger, my grandpa used to buy me, like, I used to ask for, like, they used to sell Hannah Montana wigs, okay? Blonde, bangs, everything. And I used to get them all the time. So I got a wig, and then my grandpa bought me, like, a music set, had my own little guitar, my music stand. So I just have, like, a really strong passion for
You know, you should cut your hair like Hannah Montana had it at that one time.
With the bangs? So you want me to be on the basketball court?
She was going through that phase of, like, when she was, like, doing the concerts and stuff like that. When she had the 2 ponytails. They was, like, short as heck, though. Like, barely even call them ponytails.
What were they?
I don't know. That was a horrible hairstyle.
So you want me to go through that phase?
No offense, Hannah Montana, but I'm just saying, you know, I
So you're suggesting a horrible haircut to be on me?
Maybe you can pull it off. Things look horrible on different people. And look good on different people. So, you know, maybe you can pull it off.
Whatever.
The one and only can pull it off.
I don't think I could be bald. I just can't. Shout out to Ben G. Hey, my guy, he's bald. You know what I mean? But, like, that's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But Ben pulls it off.
Okay,
so he looks like Jordan.
So what if you, like randomly had started going bald? What are you going to do?
I mean...
Shave it off.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go bald. But luckily, I don't like my granddad's not bald. My granddad still got a full hairline, so I don't think that'll happen to me. But like I said, anybody who's bald, hey, no hard feelings. I have nothing against you. Okay, so Jaden, you had an opportunity to come back for your 5th season as a Lobo due to like the COVID thing and stuff like that. I did see your nice little video you had on Twitter. So just tell us a little about that, the video and how it feels to come back for what could be your last season.
Well, the video was my mom's idea.
Okay.
Well, the April Fool's part. But we copied these 2 guys from Kentucky, I think. They did the same thing as AT and I did. They were like, hey, we're going to run it back. So I sent it to AT and I was just like, this is the thought, you know what I mean? Yeah. We weren't really set on coming back. So, you know, time goes on. We were thinking if we wanted to come back or not, or we wanted to go somewhere, you know, all that. After winning, it's kind of hard. You know, you don't want to leave somewhere. And we have amazing coaches. So we're thinking, I finally made my decision and I was like, okay, coming back. So I told AT, I was like, hey, like, I made my decision. I'm going to come back, like all this and that. So she's like, okay, like I got to talk to my family still, all this and that. Next thing you know, she's like, okay, I'm coming back. So like, okay, bet. So now we can make the video. So I hit up Chase, you know, the man across from us right here. I was like, so we want to make a video, all that. That came into the picture. And then April Fool's was up, like coming around. So my mom was like, why don't you guys do like an April Fool's thing? And I was like, okay, like let's do it. So you know how the video went. Dun, 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 dun. You know, that's me. So that happened. That was the video. Really exciting, but really sad just because like 4 years have gone like really quick. You know what I mean? Like time has flown. Like we were just in class.
Yep.
in math class. What was it, summer something? And we was just 2 teenagers, didn't even know each other, just chilling, vibing. And now we're where we are now. You know, we graduated, we have degrees. Old as dirt. We're working on masters. So it's just like, I don't know, time flies and you just never really see that. So I'm really trying to enjoy this year and like taking it like day by day. You know, I don't want to look forward to anything. But it's a blessing to be here again. You know, the coaches are amazing. You know, Albuquerque's environment, the fans, the pit, UNM is just an amazing atmosphere to be around. So I'm really excited. And we're going to win another championship.
Luke, live it up, man. It happens fast, bro.
Yeah.
I know. High school went by quick. I feel like I'm getting old.
At first, you're trying to figure out what a shuttle is. Now that was your last time riding it. So, hey.
Literally.
I already took my last ride on that thing. I ain't going back.
It was packed, too, bro. Like, you know, like the first day of school, I parked in my car at Lobo, and I was like, you know, let's just ride the shuttle, just, you know, get that feeling again of being a student, right? Now, I'm in graduate school by now, but I'm saying I just want that feeling of being on the shuttle again. But it was packed.
But
like,
wait,
it wasn't
so
even
really
nowhere to sit, so I'm like, yeah, nah. What you say?
You really had a class?
No, I didn't even have class. Yeah, I ain't even got class on campus. I'm online. I was like, you know, let me just go in the sub and get on my laptop. You know what I mean? But
yo. You funny for that.
For real. I literally just in the sub, sit down, just doing homework. All right, so we're approaching the end of this awesome podcast that we had this week, and it's a good feeling to be back.
Yes, it is.
So, like, Luke, is there any special shout-outs that you want to give to anyone?
I just want to say, like, thank you to, like, my parents and, like, my brother and, like, some of, like, my closest friends that have, like, been there with me throughout, like, everything, and, like, my uncle and, like, my whole family, and, like, I just want to say, like, thank you to everyone for, like, just being there and helping me throughout this whole process of, like, going to college, being in college, and just want to say thanks for everything.
It's very thoughtful, very thoughtful. Mm-hmm. Jaden, any remarks?
How have your parents helped you since you've been in college? For the last question of the podcast.
You know, they've helped me. They've gotten some food for me a bunch of times and stuff like that.
What are that, Uber Eats?
No. And that's very appreciated.
Yeah.
No, like, my mom will, like, make me food, and then, like, I go back to the house, like, maybe, like, once a week or, like, once every 2 weeks, and, like, she'll, like, make me food. Like, oh, what do you want for dinner? I'm
yeah. That's love, bro. Just love, man.
So, yeah, like, just, like, bringing my food, and then, like, just always being there. Like, I talk to them, like, every day, whether it's, like, calling or texting them and stuff like that, and they've been, like, a huge help with, like, giving me advice because they came here, so they're pretty familiar with it all, so they've just been a huge help all around.
All right, Luke, so big thank you to you, man, for being on the podcast, and we just look forward to keep tabs on you, you know what I'm saying, as you go through your career as a Lobo. Like I said, you're a bright athlete, and, again, very exciting to watch you play, man. So, like, we look forward to that.
Thank you.
All right, Lobo fans, we will see you next week. I promise this time. No more 3-week breaks. We do have a full weekend ahead of us with a lot of Lobo athletics taking place. I'd advise you to go to the UNM SAC Instagram, and that's 2 A's in SAC with just C. And they will have all the information for all the sports that are ahead this weekend.
You know, I'll just cut off Langston real quick. We do have a game on Sunday on Halloween. So at 2 o'clock, we have a ring ceremony. So come out and see our new rings and, you know, come catch it up with us.
We'll be back next week. Go
Yes,
Lobos.
Sir. Go Bows.